Yeah, obviously, really good challenge in front of us this week. Obviously it was a good day out there on the grass as well. Good Wednesday practice. So yeah, really looking forward to the opportunity this week.
Sam, just in terms of assessing yourself at the bye week, what is that kind of process like? Looking back at those first 5 weeks and trying to learn from them and going forward.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is just understanding where we can get better as an offense. And just focusing on some of those things and just continuing to work on them throughout practice and throughout walkthrough. But I think the biggest thing for a lot of guys was just rest, including myself. It was nice to be able to get off the feet and recharge for this stretch we're about to go on.
Sam, how much changes for the offense when Aaron isn't on the field?
Yeah, obviously Aaron's a really great player, and when he's not out there, we miss him. But nothing changes offensively. We have great backs that are able to step up. Great, obviously Ty, I feel like did a good job of stepping up in the game. A couple Sundays ago now. But yeah, it's just kind of that next man up mentality that we always preach.
What stands out to you about the way the Lions play defense, especially the coverage and that sort of thing?
Yeah, I think they do a really good job of mixing different coverages, but making it look like a lot of coverages at the same time. And they like to bring a lot of different pressures from different looks. So you just got to be ready for everything and be able to have an answer versus everything. And I think they do a really good job. Obviously they have really good scheme, but the guys that they have on defense make it come to life. And it's fun to watch on tape. But we're excited for the challenge.
Just in terms of playing at US Bank Stadium, I know that you had been there as a guest. What is that like for the other team? I mean, what kind of challenge does that present the Lions' offense when that crowd is going the way it is?
Yeah, obviously, there's no fans like the ones that we got at US Bank. And for me, being able to, be in San Francisco last year and come to that Monday night game and, never having played an away game in Minnesota, it was eye-opening. The type of energy that our crowd can bring, and on third downs, that place gets rocking, man. And it's very exciting to be a part of.
Sam, Kevin's talked a lot this year about people being brought in and how they really focused on guys that love football. That can sound like really cliche, but where do you see that show up, like over the course of the season, or where have you seen that show up, like loving football?
Yeah, I mean, it shows up. It's been showing up since I got here, I think, throughout OTAs and especially throughout training camp. Some of those days can kind of get redundant and long, and I think, when you got guys that really love football and they love the grind of just being able to go out there and practice every single day, it makes training camp, it makes practice throughout the season, it makes the season that much more fun and enjoyable for us. And, we got a really special group in there, and it shows, during the the days of the week where you just got to come in and go to work and focus on understanding game plans and all those things. Nice sweatshirt, by the way. T Swift. I see ya. Yeah.
Both of these offenses have just been really excellent in terms of play action. What is different for you as a quarterback when you're running play action versus straight drop back? Why does that seem to bear out better numbers for both quarterbacks?
I think the biggest thing is staying ahead of the chains, right? I think if you get into those, you're in 1st and 10, obviously, and then you get into 2nd and medium, it opens up your play action game. If you want to drop back, you can, but, it opens up the run game on 2nd down as well. So I think that's kind of why you see, the success in the play action, for both our teams.
We only have a couple minutes left.
Just a follow-up on that, how do you see defenses react differently when you do run play action? Like, what does that cause them to do?
I think the biggest thing, and just, in general in football, when you play action, you get the linebackers to bite down on the run. Maybe you get some secondary to bite up on the run, and you just be able to, throw your layered throws that everyone in the league throws, and to be able to play really fast, whether you want to, take a deep shot, throw it in those intermediate areas, or even check the ball down. Those are tough plays for the defense. Oh, good. Appreciate it.